it is an absolute pleasure. It is an absolute pleasure. It is an absolute pleasure. And I say that one more time to be in front of you. I would like to welcome you guys to Orlando Strong. All right. This is a movement that's going to support the city. This is a movement that we're hoping that's going to unite the city. So for everybody that's going to be listening and everybody that's going to be watching, all right, we're going to call this one 846. In all due respects to the great, George Floyd. All right, we're going to call this 846. This is the state of the black man in America. This is the state of our black people in this country. All right, we're tired of not being able to breathe. We're tired of not being able to walk down the street, and we're tired of not being able to stand together united, especially in the number one country in the whole entire world. I have two great fellas with me today, guys. I have my man Twan D, and I also got my man Jay Wise. Not only, let me say this, not only was did I grow up around these brothers. They're very big influences in my life. All right, very huge influences in my life. I got a chance to watch them before all these SoundCloud rappers was about. Before all this rapping was about. You looking at the real of the real. You looking at the trill of the trill. You looking at all gas, no brakes. All right, when 102 Jams was playing Riot. All right, you don't know nothing about it. Introduce yourself, fellas. Talk to me, man. Talk to me. Talk to me.
Go ahead, Wise.
Yeah. So it's your boy Jay Wise. Jay Wise Dessalines on Facebook. Jay Wise Music on Instagram and Twitter. You can find me there. I came up in the music game, and now I'm just in the community trying to, just uplift the people and provide people with historical information that'll help us transition into the future and build up the community. So, yeah.
Okay. All right, Twan.
Yeah, man. Shout out to my brother, man. Twan D, the student. Please say the student. No, I'm just playing. Ex-artist as well. For the last 5 years, I transitioned into a host actually. So I ran an open mic, The Sesh, about 3 years. From there, I was doing shows with TSA, and then since then. Just really also simultaneously been trying to use my voice as I always have, from an artist to a host to, now a community organizer, community leader, if anything. And, just trying to, like I always say, keep our feet on the ground and just trying to turn my voice and my passion into something tangible. So, right now, that's what we're trying to just do and create tangible change.
Absolutely. Fellas, without no further ado, let's go ahead and get straight to it. Like I said, this is 846. My first and foremost thing, of course, June 19th is coming up. All right, we're going to save that for the back end. I got my man Twan. He's going to tell you guys everything that's going to be going on in the city. I'm going to have Jay Wise give you guys a quick little intro on what it is, but be on the lookout for the podcast that we got coming up specifically for the Juneteenth celebration Jubilee, baby. But first and foremost, please, fellas, can you tell me what the heck is going on with this? And I see everybody's passing by it. I don't want it to be 50 people hanging dead from trees, and then now we got to start going to burn stuff down. First of all, I got a man found in Manhattan hanging from a tree. I got another one of my sisters in South Africa found hanging from a tree. I got somebody else in Victorville, California hanging from a tree. And then I got somebody else in Palmdale, California, all hanging from a tree. All right. So what I don't understand is, first of all, it's not getting any media coverage. All right. And then another thing that I cannot stand is that they are claiming that it is by suicide. Okay. Now, I'm not taking away from nobody with the mental health issues, because me myself, I suffer with depression. So I do understand that on a personal level. But without further ado, I'm gonna start with you, Twan. I don't know if you've been hearing about what's been going on, but can you please give me your opinion on how you feel about the situation? It was a pregnant South African woman that was found hanging dead from a tree. I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah, I heard about both situations. This is one of those things to where you really wouldn't be upset if people start really revolting. I mean, because it's almost like now you just playing with the people's intelligence. Don't fucking tell me that a black man in 2020, with the significance and the imagery that hanging is for us in this country, you're going to tell me that he hung himself from a tree?
Come on, bro. My name Baby J, but I ain't sucking from the bottom. My name Baby J, but I ain't sucking from no bottom. Come on now, man.
From a tree in 2020, and I think I seen something. I hope it's fake, but I saw something like due to stress because of the coronavirus. Man, let me tell you something.
Stop the madness.
Let me tell y'all something, family.
Come on,
Brother's
bro.
been stressed
Come on, bro.
way before the coronavirus, family. We ain't worried about this. This ain't nothing we worried about.
Come on.
But at the same time, in 2020, for that to happen, and you want to tell me, you want to come out in front of the people and tell me it was an accident, they should have whooped his ass.
Dog, let me tell you straight up, and not even to cut you off, that is a undermining of our intelligence, and that is what I'm most upset about. I don't want my people to just let certain things fly over our heads. If we're going to fight, we're going to fight for everything. Everything needs to be addressed. Jay, tell me how you feel about the situation, please.
Yeah, and I feel that, you know, moving forward, our people need to be more aware of their surroundings. Especially, you know, ladies can't be going out on their own. 'Cause right now there are people out there with hate in their heart, just trying to let out, trying to make us shut up and just dribble, so to speak. So it's really important for us to be very vigilant. And also keep in mind that there's people in our community that's also just we're gonna, maybe I could use the analogy from Get Out, right? They're in the sunken place. You know, and when you're in the sunken place, you're gonna be in the daze. You're gonna be in the clouds, just not aware of what's going on. And you know, it's sort of like we are at war, you know, and it's like the precipice of a civil war. So, you know, I know we're short on time, but you know, that's just my take. We got to be aware of our surroundings.
I understand that, and not even to cut you off. You know what? I'm being aware of our surroundings. I don't want my kids or my nieces or my nephews having to be scared to be walking down the street. This is 2020 we're talking about now. It makes no sense for us to be finding nobody hanging from no tree. So if we're going to be vigilant and we're on the precipice of a civil war, I need my people, if we're mad about situations, listen to this, guys. This is not in the 1800s, all right? We're in 2020, okay, the 21st century. There's no goddamn way in God's green earth that we're going to find people hanging from a tree, all right? We find somebody, I'm on my Malcolm X. I'm not on no playing, no games, no times. I understand what you're saying. We do have to be aware of our surroundings. But listen, it's no reason why we should right now. Those are fight. That's a straight fight. That's a straight coffee war. Let's go to the next. Let's go to my next thing, man. Next thing I want to go to is Jake. You posted a post today on Facebook. I ain't never seen this happen before. Hey, yo, Twine, I know we were talking about it earlier, but check this out, bro. This man posted a post, right? And the post says, well, what you post? Go ahead. Tell me, Jake. What you posted?
Yeah. So I posted the video. If y'all remember the officer who was going off and saying we're being treated like thugs, but we know they're not. They're treating us like thugs. And the actions of the people, the way they're responding to cops is disgusting. And the way that he was kind of portraying himself, there was an image of the KKK hat on each of the cops' heads or whatever. So I guess it got blocked, or I got blocked from going live for 30 days. Let's see. Yeah, so pretty much they sent me a response apologizing for blocking me and removing my post. So
to kind of piggyback off the reason I said that is, guys, I don't think he gives himself credit of what just happened. Listen, I started posting certain posts on Facebook when I started seeing the injustices that's happening to our people. And Facebook had put this little account warning under my thing saying that, hey, if you start posting certain posts, we're going to block your account. Okay, well, this man went an inch further. This man actually got blocked. They told him he wasn't going to be able to go live for 60 days, all right? And now because of the comments, because of the constant protesting, the reason I'm saying that is because people don't believe that protesting works. For my people that don't believe that your voice works, even simple comments on Facebook, they're watching, guys. Don't care if you're getting 100 comments. Don't care if you're getting thousands of views. You need to start speaking up. If you see anything that is an injustice, you need to start speaking up. For my ladies that's being hung from trees, for my fellas in California that's being killed, for my George Floyds that's being kneeled and saying, I can't breathe. Well, for my people that are breathing, I need you guys to do me a goddamn favor, start speaking up. Because today, on just a little precipice of this man's post, what happened was this man put this post up, and as soon as they seen that we was on it, all right, it was nothing wrong about the post that he posted. There is nothing wrong about truth. And don't you ever let somebody make you feel like there's something wrong about truth. And that's the only reason I wanted to talk about that. Now, moving forward into a better situation, Brother Twan, can you please bless us with a little bit of good news for June 19th, please?
Yeah, man. So first off, like I said off air, one time for a brother winning an appeal. You know what I'm saying?
Black power.
Yes, sir. And the people fighting for the man. That's my dog over there, man. That's my guy. So listen, a lot of things going on Juneteenth. In regards to their Miss Lawana Gelzer, who led the march through Paramore, which was incredible what she did Saturday with just stopping at certain historical sites. It wasn't just a march and it wasn't just chants. Like, she was showing us how the systemic racism has affected Paramore.
Right.
And she stopped at the soccer stadium, the original museum. It was beautiful. So shout out to Miss Lawana Glazer, but she's on a national committee that celebrates Juneteenth every year, and they do a national march. So that will be starting at 3:00, I think, starting at Lake Eola, and then afterwards it'll be a block party. I live here in Ocoee. If everybody knows the history about Ocoee and the Ocoee massacre, Ocoee is actually having one at their downtown on Lakeshore Drive from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So you'll have the rally in Ocoee from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. That'll give you a little break time. Then you can shoot over to Lake Eola from 3. The march, I think, starts at 4:30. What will overlap? Shout out to Studio 18, 98.5, and my boy Jay. They are actually doing, Studio 17 Creative is actually doing a block party, free to the public and the kids, free food, everything from 5 to 10. So even if you decide,
I heard that the rally. My bad. I heard that the rally is actually going to meet with the block party. I've seen that online. That like as you guys are walking, I guess you guys are going to end at the block party.
Because I saw two different flyers, and I seen it was from 5 to 10, and then the march said at 4:30, and normally the marches take about an hour or so, but that would make sense. But yeah, it's all in conjunction. It's going to be a beautiful time. We're going to be outside.
Have you heard about the scavenger hunt?
Yes, my apologies. Shout out to Ronnie Hartfield. They're actually doing a Black business scavenger hunt, man. It's super dope. It's kind of, it gave me the concept of what's the thing when they go around the world? What's that show, man?
Travel the World in 60 Days or something like that?
No, it's a show that's been on for years. If production can help me with the name. Oh man. It's like a big ass scavenger hunt around the Amazing Race. There we go. Shout out to production. Amazing Race.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's kind of like that concept. So it'll come out and basically come out with knowledge in regards to where to support, because a lot of times, just for me to wrap it up, a lot of times we say support a Black business, support a Black business, support a Black business, but we don't know what to support. You know what I mean? We don't know where to support. You know, we don't know where to go. So that's what we have to do. Shout out to Soul Food Kitchen right there on Bruton Boulevard in the gas station where I got me a good old plate yesterday. But we don't know, where to support. It's a lot of economically driven.
We're gonna get back on. He was speaking on the Black business scavenger hunt. Black business scavenger hunt. He was speaking on Ronnie Hartfield. So we're gonna get that back on. As soon as I can get the fellas back on, we'll finish you guys off. Just like I was speaking to you guys, man. It's exactly like I was saying. We kind of overlapped 846, but it's okay because I believe, like I said, truth is always meant to be heard. Truth is always meant to be spoken. Just on a final thought, everybody, do me a favor, man. Don't never let nobody take your truth from you. You let somebody take your truth, you let them take your peace.
Absolutely.
I think he phased out for a second there.
Oh, he phased out.
Yeah.
Oh, this was God's plan. This was all his plan. We kicked John out. We're taking over right now. Doing DJ Wise. We back at it. Black at it again.
It's the takeover. We got him out of there.
Brother, man. While John, he back on. We were just playing.
Damn, that's how y'all do me, bro. I'm out here, bro. I got my mango though. I got my mango. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So where you left off is that never let no one take your truth.
Yeah, never let nobody take your truth, man. All right. We got the podcast coming up. We got a very important podcast coming up. This is just a little taste. All right. We're gonna have my man Miles on the show. Of course, we're gonna have Twan come back. We're gonna have my man Cedric on the show. So it's gonna be a very good show. We're gonna really educate you guys on what June 19th is. Okay, we're gonna take you guys between the past, the present, and the future of what June 19th is. So I definitely recommend you guys be tuned in on that. It's gonna be a very, 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 very special show. All right, and then we're gonna give you guys the updates on that show. Guys, any final thoughts for everybody? Any final words for everybody, especially for you, Twan? And man, I was seeing you speak, dude, at that rally, man. Dog, when I tell you, you gave me chills, brother. Thank you. Thank you, bro. Thank you for my side of the family. Thank you for the people that you're doing it for, and thank you for the ones that just haven't seen what's to come, brother. And you could give them the final words and final thoughts to that.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I mean, Wise, everybody I grew up around and in the Haitian culture. My brother, my best friend, Goat, is Haitian, and I always took that warrior spirit, that I seen y'all have when I grew up, and understanding what culture and what having a culture and what having pride does to one from a kid all the way up until an adult. But in taking it out, man, we got to get on one accord. We got to write out what our agenda is. We got to make sure that, it's a whole bunch. We got to make sure what the name that we want to be called is the name that we say we want to be called. We got to make sure that, these codes are in place in our neighborhoods. We got to make sure that the elderly and the women are being taken care of, and the children are being taken care of, because, honestly, man, this ain't about somebody that's 25, 26, 27. And yeah, if you can save them, you can. But the reason they got to how they got to at that age is because somebody wasn't around when they was young. And that's where we intercept. When people say change, that's where we change it. We change it for the youth. And just like Pac said, we can't be selfish to not understand that just because we won't be around to see it change, it doesn't mean that we don't invoke change while we're still here. And I think that's the problem that we have. And so I just want to say this, because I was on this for 4 years. Shout out to Brother Cap for being validated. We don't rock with the NFL. Yes. We don't do it. Shout out to Kyrie Irving, okay? Because all these years I was saying how high profile players need to suggest to not play. This brother is saying don't play, and every time now they saying let's play. We don't understand what y'all want. What's going on? I could not get y'all to not watch a game. Oh, it'd have been better if the players would have not played. That'd have been more effective. So we got a brother saying, hey, let's take advantage of this moment. Let's keep the eyes on us and let's not play. And everybody like, man, you tripping, knowing damn well if the protest was going on at 8 o'clock and the Lakers was on at 7:30, you finna cut out that protest early. So that's the distraction we're talking about.
Come on, brother. Come on, man.
Why people don't get it. So listen, we got a lot more to say on Juneteenth, man. John, thank you for the platform. I'm gonna let my boy Wise close it if he got something to say.
I ain't really have much. So before Twan, because Twan is a stage killer, and he's a hard act to follow. You know what I mean? Where I stand is that the direct connection between history and the way people behave and act. So I always feel that knowing your history can kind of determine your future. So that's where I stand, and that's what I look forward to sharing a little bit of African history in the Americas on Juneteenth or whenever we do have the show.
Right.
Yeah, and I also want to expel and exercise some of these myths that that have been existing throughout our history as well. So that's where I stand, and I look forward to talking. And
that boy's gonna do some scholaring. Let me tell y'all right now, y'all better have y'all pen and paper ready. Don't have no pen. Go get a pencil so you'll be able to erase.
Right.
Y'all better have y'all. Hey, listen,
get you a highlighter. Get you a highlighter too.
When Wise come through, he come through. You know, he
Listen,
come through
listen,
like a tag team. Like
listen.
I'm the passionate one, right? You know, Wise comes through with level-headed explanation. I'm like, nah, you know what? You motherfucker. it all work out, man. That's my brother, man.
Yeah.
You know, he's one of my favorites.
Dude,
He's one of my favorites, man.
man, I'm so excited for tomorrow. Like I'm telling you guys now, like me myself, it's gonna be an educational experience for me. All right, it's gonna be a very much educational experience for me. So for a lot of people, just do yourself the favor, learn the information. Come learn about why we're doing this. Come figure out why we're going so hard. Come figure out why we won't accept that we can't breathe because we got lungs to breathe. So with enough being said, it's a beautiful day to be black. It's a beautiful day to be beautiful, and it's an even beautiful day to be alive. Make sure you guys check us out. Orlando Strong. I ain't got no muscles, but I'm still strong. I ain't never had height, but boy, I got heart. Twan D, Jay Wise, all gas, no brakes. I love you boys, and I see you guys. Gone.